guys, welcome back to another Let's Make a Mario Game episode. In the last video, we ended up tweaking some values to make it almost similar as the game. So, there's some, I say, what's the right thing? So basically, what we did was basically just tweaking some of the values just so to make it look the same, and it jumps almost the same. We noticed that the background image is a little bit different than it is in the game. Like, I don't know. I think it's more. I'm not sure. It looks bigger. Like the actual this part is actually a little bit wider for some reason, but we can. It doesn't have to be 100% like 100% exact. Exactly 100%. But anyways, let's get started. Let's get to work, guys. Let's get our hands dirty today. In this episode, we're gonna work on the next enemy. We already did the hardest AI or enemy in this level, which is Shuck. He had the most gonna be the one that's gonna have the most coding here, and there's still more stuff for Chuck to do. We haven't done. There's some that shoots footballs. There's another that shoots I think it's baseballs, right? What else did this dude do? Oh wait, yeah, it kicks footballs, right? I thought it was throwing them. So yeah, there's still a couple more AI for Chuck to do, which I haven't done, but because it doesn't do it in this level, so I'm not gonna be including that. You guys could add that yourselves if you guys decide to do so. But anyways, let's work on the next enemy. The other, let's see, so there's one, two, three. Four enemies. There's Piranha Plant, Bill, Koopa, the unshelled Koopa, because there's none of them that are actually shelled inside the shell, and Rex. They're all easy, super easy. So let's work on the first one, and let's work on the Piranha Plant. So let's get out of here. Let's look at the game. Let's see how it looks like. I know it seems kind of dumb. It just shoots up and down, right? But let's take a look at it. Where can I? Oh, there you go. I always forget that button input on this. Ugh. I was trying to find the first Piranha Plant. It shouldn't be too far away. Let's find that one. There we go. So it shoots pretty far up, right? The thing is that once it's close to something, hold on. It doesn't shoot if I'm nearby it. I want to know. Okay, so I don't have to be too far away from it. Okay, so I don't have to be too far away from it, but just certain distance, I'll be like, oh, I can't shoot anymore, right? So it shoots up. It shoots pretty far distance up, and it comes back down again. So it shoots up fast, and it comes down slowly. So let's get that working, right? Well, first of all, let's let's get into image. I already have it in. I should have it in GitHub under the image folder. It should be in there, so you could go and get it. I already have it here, so let's work on it. Once you guys do so, let's see, let's create it, shall we? Entity. Trying to figure out where the heck am I initializing this guy. Should be simple. Okay. So there's like curly brackets. You're gonna call it entity. You know what? That way I don't have to do the same thing over and over. Just copy that. I know this could be much neater. Definitely much neater than writing it in here. But that's up to you guys. If you guys want to put it neater or not. Of course, this still works. But anyway, let's initialize our animation sprite. Why is this have an extra line? I did not like that. Okay, so I have an animation sprite. Let's include its first animation, which is the only animation it's gonna have. So let's go up real quick. Let's provide the image, shall we? We have not provided the image. I forgot where I named it actually. It's Pirahna Plant, both capitals. Okay. I'm gonna name it the same. I don't have any fancy name to call it. And in here, we're gonna name it this. This one's gonna be a little bit different because Eh, and column animation is 2. Or it actually, I believe it actually finds it on its own, right? Okay, let's see 150. I believe it does it on its own. But I could initialize it myself. Let me see if there's any else that I do it on. Well, let's find out if it does it or not. Let's find out if it does it. So we do that, we add it to our animation, and we play it. Oh, I feel like about to sneeze. Excuse me. Whew. Alright. Excuse me, guys. Alright. So we created it. We can provide a class for it. Let's create a class, shall we? Properties, not properties. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's add a class. Add, and let's call it Pirahna plant. Dang. Oh, it's right there. I almost forgot how to spell it. Pirahna plant. And derives from enemy. You know what? I forgot the name. Is it enemy? Yes. Enemy, por favor. Virtual destructor. Well, actually, you don't need a virtual destructor on this guy. And it should be located in source. Don't forget to put it in the source folder. And finish. Alright. Let's remove the pragma ones. And let's include guards in here. And let's call it Pirahna plant. We hate to type that up again. Define. And if, there we go. Include the enemy class. I don't like that space here, so let's put it on top. What does enemy have that I can need? Points, it doesn't have anything here. Interesting. Alright. One thing it's missing is an entity here. Entity pointer, entity. Let's include it in here. And enemy. Just pass the entity to it. Alright. So we're gonna have, let's see what else. We can have void update. Definitely, I think it's a float DT. Override. Let's include it in our Pirahna CPP file. Okay. So we're gonna need here. Let's go add a private. Let's put a private, and we can add float m jump force, up force, whatever you want to call it. Because it's not really jumping, right? Upward force. I don't know. I like jump better, but it's not really jumping, so I did not know. Okay, anyway, jump force should be fine. For now, just for tweaking values, let's put that as 300. We also gonna have, well, that should be negative because it's going the other way, right? It's going negative. And we can have a const float a min velocity on the y so that it stops at a certain time. Min velocity to y. We can set that. Let's set it to 40 for now. Okay. We can also gonna need a boolean m and just call it can pop out and set that to false by default. And we also gonna need an entity target. Excuse me. You're gonna need a target so that he knows when the player is gonna be nearby. So we're gonna have a function is set target, entity pointer. We're gonna pass it in target. Peek. Quick actions. Pass it into the CPP file. Let's go to the CPP file. Make sure we set target to something. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna say if can pop out. What we want to do. Let's see. Well, we also gonna need a maximum velocity on the upwards, right? We need a max velocity when it's going up. So he shoots up. It's gonna have okay. So we can have a float max velocity on the Y, and since negative is going up, I believe it's negative. Otherwise, you can always flip it over. Just make that 80 for now. And we also gonna need a const float max height from where it started. Oh jeez, excuse me. Ugh, everything is getting itchy in my face for some reason. Alright. Let's see. Max height. Alright, we can set it to that. Actually, since it's const, I might as well have it as this. Alright. So we're gonna have, let's see, a vector 3 velocity equals m entity get velocity. And if it can't pop out, that means velocity on the Y. Do I have add? Dang it. Okay, have a vector 3 and up. I don't have up here? What the? I thought I would have a up vector here. That's so interesting. Okay. We can multiply that by our up force times dt. And we can check if velocity dot get y it's less than the m max height. That doesn't make sense though, right? If it's less than max height. But since it's going negative, then yeah, it does matter. Velocity dot get y equals max velocity y. No, not get. What am I thinking? We set that. Otherwise, we check to see if velocity y is greater than min velocity y. Hold on, I think it may be a bug. Hold on, I was thinking of something. Let's set y to min velocity y. Okay, is 0 0? 0 is not greater than that, but 0 is not less than. Okay, that's fine then. Alright, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Then, before I forget, make sure m entity set velocity. That could be a. Okay. So we set that to that. Let's see. So it goes up. I need to figure out when it can change direction. Once it reaches a certain point, I need to figure out. Oh, it's time to change direction, brother. So I'm gonna need. I can have a boolean. Yeah, I'm gonna need a boolean. Or trying to figure out. Yeah, you can just say this float. I just call it m direction, and by default you can set it at 1. So here say times m direction, and say so once it pops out, it increases max velocity. You can just change direction, and just say if m direction is greater than 0, you can just change direction to multiply that. So just make sure it only does it once. So we change the direction, it goes back down. I need a mix min height. Oh no, well, we can any another float. Float start pause y. And we can any initialize. Let's have an initialize function here. So go to your header file and include an initialize function in here. And let's add that to our CPP file. And start position y equals entity get position dot get y. Okay. So I say if m direction is less than 0, that means it's the opposite direction, and entity position that get y is greater than start pause. Then we're gonna pause everything. Velocity times equals 0. So it's multiply velocity by 0. It will not set anything. And m can pop out equals false. You can reinitialize this again. Direction back to 1. And now we gotta figure out when e can pop out. You know what? Let's put it on top. So we can have a vector 3 to target and say, I guess it doesn't really matter what direction the vector is pointing. Get position minus entity get position. I mostly care about the x. You know what? If that's the case, what can I float to target x direction? And say dot get x. Dot get x. We have a float distance. I don't think I need to have it as. And just say if. Let's create. Const float min target distance, and let's have that at 30 for now. So m can pop out. Well, actually, you know what? You only do it once when it's false. Yeah, because I don't want it to keep updating multiple times. Well, yeah, it still needs to it still needs to call this. So even if I get close, it will stop calling this and will never update. So it needs to be set once. Otherwise, this could be bad. Because I was planning to do this. I was planning to do this outside. M equals, and I say distance is less than. No, it has to be greater. The min target distance. So as long as it's greater, that means it could pop out. Oh, another thing. So we'll keep looking for it, and once it's greater than that, it will change to true. It will never go back in here. In this case, I guess you could say else if, I guess. Or just else. And it'll go here. It can pop up false, and it'll keep updating once again. Okay, let's try that out. So let's include Pirahna plant. Let's include Pirahna plants. So here, Pirahna plant. Pirahna plant equals new Pirahna plants of entity. Another thing I forgot, go to a Pirahna plant. Make sure you do this because I always forget. I believe it should break if I don't do it. Initialize. Make sure you call initialize here. I don't think I need to do the update, but just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. Let me see peak. Yeah, no, wait, what the? Interesting. Anyway, never mind. I believe it won't need it. No, wait, go to definition, I guess. No, it doesn't do it. It's lame. Tell the sense it's lame. Anyway. So that should work. I mean, at least spawn it somewhere. Another thing. Let's spawn it a little bit away from Chuck. I don't want it to spawn in the same place. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I haven't set the target yet. Oopsies. Set target. And it's anywhere here says player entity. There we go. Alright. Make sure you set the target. Don't be a fool like myself. It works. It needs to be higher. Another thing that did not work. Okay. Let's update that. There's 2 column animations, 1 row. Total animations is 2. And this is the speed. Let's see. Still can see a little bit on the side, huh? Oh, another thing I need to do. Set active to true. There we go. I saw you move. I saw you move. Oh, wait. Set looping. Set looping. I forgot. Where did I set the loop? I thought I was able to. Animations. Hold on. Well, I set it here actually. My bad. Set looping to there to true. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's updating. Okay, first of all, I need to shoot so much higher than that. I just have min velocity. Max height. Well, actually, you know what? I messed up on the height. Wait. I never incorporated a max height. Hold on. Yes. If No, yeah, I believe you don't set it there. Okay. Okay, now let's incorporate the height, actually. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay, let's say if m direction is greater, that means it's positive. That means the Pirahna plant is going up, right? And the current position, get position that get y is less than max height, or I should say m starts pos y plus max height. The distance away from that when it started. From where it started. I want to change directions. And direction equals -1. Change direction. Right, if it's less than, it's max height. Hold on, give me a second. I probably it may have to be minus. Yeah, okay. It will have to be minus. My bad. Minus the height because negative is going up, which is a little bit weird, but we're gonna see how that looks. Definitely needs to shoot. Am I wrong? It's never gonna change direction. Dang. Oh, okay. I don't think so. I mean, we have an upward force. I guess maybe upward force isn't the actual upward force I was looking forward to. Or instead, let's do this instead then. Let's include this on the top. Because this is where I'm actually be like, oh. We have an upward force here. Otherwise, we need a downward position. So it's going down here. Going down. And here it's going up. Oh wait, am I wrong? It's backwards. It's going down here. This is going up. Yeah, because, well, actually, I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, let me think about this better. Okay, I think this is a much better way to do it. If m direction is greater than 0, that means it's going up, right? Because it's positive and it starts going up first. And it does this little thing, and then otherwise it's going down. So I actually didn't even need to initialize that on top, but this works too. So going down, this is fine. I just need to increase this upward force. 500, let's see 500. This, we need a downward force. Or, I don't know, let's see how that looks. I don't know why am I tripping. Maybe min velocity needs to be faster, max velocity. Let's have that. Let's do that. Let's see. Okay. That works. So why am I tripping about the other way? You don't really need to do this. This works. I guess it's the upward speed. Upward speed instead. Let's change the definition of that because that's confusing. Say, no. Up, nah, still a force, let's say upward speed instead. That's a little bit more. I got confused by the wording. It happens, guys. Okay. One, I'll definitely like to increase the distance. The height, I mean. I believe it shoots a little bit higher than that. Let's have it at 300. 150, that looked good too. Let's rebuild, because sometimes this gets all wrong. So let's build, clean solution, and rebuild. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that works. It still shoots farther away though. Like the height, because this could be here. It will shoot. I would like for it to shoot higher. I mean, by the time we had the pipes in, I believe it'll be okay. Let's have it at 250. Would that change? Yeah, I need to freaking rebuild this thing again. Little peculiar. Okay, I like that better. Okay, now let's another thing. How long does it wait till it goes shoots back up again? So we have that. It comes back down. Okay, it waits like at least a second, right? Yeah, it waits about a second before it goes back up again. And now mine shoots back up and forth. It does get lower though. Like it shoots up, then I'm trying to get this. Let me see. Shoots up. Hmm. Oh, I don't want to close that. I was about to close it. Okay, so we have a timer before it shoots back up again. So let's have a timer, shall we? It has a timer. Float say current timer. So that is 0 by default. We have a const float timer to pop out. I don't know why that sounds so weird to me. And it takes about a second before he until he pops out again. Until it pops out again. So if it could pop out, it waits a second. So m current timer plus equals dt. And only do this if current timer. I misspelled it. Current timer is greater than max. What did I call it? Oh, timer to pop out, right? Only do this, and then reset it back to 0 when it comes back down again. Another thing, it does stay on top for a little while. Like mine does not stay on top. Yeah, yeah, I guess. That's another thing. Maybe reduce speed when going down. No, no, not speed. Dang. I do like the fact that it's actually smaller. Well, I can manipulate direction, but that kinda. I don't want to make it confusing. I just want to see how it looks before. I just want to know how. I just want to see how it looks if I just update it and decrease the direction. Go back up. Huh? I actually like that. Shoots back up. Sorry about that. I touched the mic. Yeah, I actually like that. I don't know. Do you guys want me to keep it like that, or do you want me to create a a variable for it? I'll create a variable for it. I don't want to make it confusing or anything. Let's include float speed scale. I guess you could call it. By default, set it to 1. I don't want to make it confusing or anything. All right. And when it's inside of here, I just don't want to make it confusing to you guys. Like, what the heck? That's what happens when you're trying to not to use too much variables or booleans, and you use floats to determine it, to detect it as a boolean. And speed here decreases by half. I mean, another thing I could also do is decrease this depending on distance. Like by default, would be this max speed, min speed, or upper speed, max upper speed. Then when it's going down, I do like that better too. Yeah, let's do that instead of speed scale. But by doing that, I create two const values for it though. But const float max or upward speed, I guess. Upward speed. Oh, what did I have it at? 300, 500, 600, 500, 500. I'm going to negative 500. Const float. If no, downward speed decreases by half. It's negative because my direction will flip the dang, I can't talk. We'll flip it. Well, we'll see. Hold on. I might have figured something out, something better. So by default, we'll start by upper speed. And in here, I guess I'm gonna have to rename that and just call it speed instead. Downward speed. And then reinitialize it back down here so that it stays that. Let's rename that. Instead of upward speed, it's just regular speed. So rename if you want. It's up to you. I'm renaming it so it could sound better. I mean, anyways, I was thinking of this. Since I'm doing that, I actually may not even need direction anymore. Hmm. I may not even need direction anymore. Well, let's see how it looks. Let's see if it works. What was I gonna do? Direction. I changed that to regular speed. Speed. I may not need direction anymore. If that's the case, let me see. Let me test it out. Hold on. Hold on before I even delete anything. So I don't forget where it's located. Speed. Another thing to make sure it's gonna work. Can we set it? And that'll be awesome. Dot set y to m start pause y. So make sure you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set it. Okay. Vector 3 pause equals m entity pause. Get position. Pause dot y. Set. So that way it never goes beyond start plus pause. Otherwise, set position. Pause that get x. Pause that get y. Pause that get z. Okay. Another thing I could probably say myself. I just called it that. I don't really need to set it there. Okay. Let's see if it works that way. Last thing I gotta do is make sure you put downward speed to positive. Let's see. Shoots up. Shoots back down. Alright, so I don't even need it. Awesome. Alright, direction. I removed you from existence. Cause I don't need ya. I don't need ya. I don't need ya. Another thing I would like to do, because I'm grabbing pause multiple times. Let's put it on top of here. And it'll be easier, just call this. There's another place right here. I think that's about it, right? Oh, it's another one here. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. There we go, guys. There we go. Video took a little longer than I wanted it to, but that's fine. There we go, guys. There we go. Simple as that. I need to update the texture, though, because you still can see a tiny bit right there. The other one. And when it flips to the second image or frame, you can see the other one on the other side. You can see a tiny bit. But the thing is, I'm not sure if by the alpha comes in, it will fix it. You know? I don't know. But anyways, there we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It did take a little longer than I thought it was going to take. You know? But there you go. Simple stuff. I just want to make sure. I do hate the fact that I did it this way. I thought we had a vector up. I'm surprised I don't have a vector up. It's probably my engine. I know my engine does have it. Probably that's why. Very interesting. Okay. I want to see if there's anything else that I can do here to tweak it. So just check for when it's going down. Let's see. When to go down. Clamps velocity. Clamps velocity. Okay. That's about it. Oh wait, another thing. Hold on. I have not detected to see if it stops shooting up. Hold on. I haven't checked to see if it stops shooting up. Okay, so I definitely need to increase the distance. Haha, I'm not done yet, guys. I am not done. You're not getting rid of me that easily. Okay. So definitely that distance check has to be so much bigger. In distance. Shoot. Let's try 100, shall we? 100 pixels away. Wait, hold on. Let's clean it instead. Rebuild. In this institution. I'm sorry, I'm hearing to He-Man. That's the only music I could think of. Okay, it definitely has to be increased. Before I just want to know the value. So I had it 100. Let's try 200. Well, eventually tweak the value. I hate rebuilding it all the time. Let's find a value that I need. The pipe takes over, so it should be somewhere like around here. The pipe is in the way, and be like, okay, definitely not further away. Wow, interesting. Can't believe how many pixels are away from where I'm at. Okay. Interesting. Wait, is this even working? If distance target to X pause target difference from where I'm at minus the X of the. Oh, I want to sneeze. Oh, I want to sneeze. Dang. If distance, yeah, it should be always positive. Oh, you know why? It will always be bigger. It's another thing I gotta tweak. Is this distance squared? Hold on. Let's try that again. Is distance squared? I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. There was around the area. I forgot that's distance squared. Haha. Let's try 80. It's around 80. It's a 80. Somewhere around between 50 and 100. Okay. Needs to be a little bit higher. 90. Let's try to find that value. Trying to find the value. Okay, that's about it. Hold on. Let me get out. There we go. I like 90. 90 is good. 90 is good. Just make sure it multiplies that twice. Main target distance. For I don't need parentheses, but I like putting parentheses just to make sure. Let's go to Pirahna plant. Change the main target to distance to 90 instead. There's another thing that I wanted to change and I forgot. Oh, let's change this to be distance squared so that we know it's distance squared. I messed up right there. And let's build. Clean. Well, I guess that works. I hope I don't have to rebuild twice. At least I know it works anyway. At least I know it works. I know that it works, so. Okay, there we go. And I should shoot up. Bam! Woo! Alright then, guys. Now it's over. It's over now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Making the piranha plant work was really simple. It definitely took a little longer than I wanted it to, but that's fine. In the next video, we'll continue with the next enemy. I don't know which one I want to do yet. This is either the Bill, Rex, or Unshelled Koopa. I think the next one that has maybe a little bit more code than the other one will be Rex, because it walks normally. You hit it once, and it gets smaller. And yeah, I believe it goes a tiny bit faster when it's smaller, when it's squished, I guess. Bill and Koopa is easy. I believe Bill is much easier than Koopa though, because Koopa can change directions. I believe. I don't know. Actually, in this first level, it doesn't matter. It only goes in one direction. So either you kill it or you don't. Right? Well, we'll figure that out when that time comes. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Signing out, guys. Signing out.